Halloween just over a week away, and planning that party, your Halloween party, doesn't have to be the scary part of the holiday. And here to show us how to create a fun event and get the kids involved is Marley Majcher, CEO of the Party Goddess. Marley, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Great to have you. Halloween's here. I can't believe it, but you've got some great ideas for us.
I can't believe it either. It's my favorite holiday.
It is.
Well,
I'll let you go on
Well,
first.
I was going to say the fun part is, because I get so excited to get started, is that you can do fun Halloween glasses that you've got around, and you can do things non-alcoholically or alcoholically.
I love these glasses.
Right?
They're fantastic, and they are spooky.
They're spooky, and they're plastic, so you don't have to worry about the kids breaking them. Yeah. And the great thing too about pre-doing like a signature drink and having it be like, apple cider or something, is that you can add rum for the adults later, and then you don't have to worry. You've got one thing that's multi-purpose.
Smart.
So, and then the second one is, why not, if you're worried about like the kids with knives and carving and stuff, we have this whole thing here where you can kind of bedazzle your pumpkin and bejewel it.
I love that.
And then what we did was we just literally put tacks, all different colors of tacks.
Oh, look at that.
And then you just pop them right into the pumpkin. It actually goes really quickly.
That's fantastic. And, can I try one?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and then here's another one too.
Oh, look at, and it's very easy.
It's easy, and then depending on the age of the kids, of course, you wouldn't want them to be too little, but it's kind of fun because you can pre-do the whole pattern ahead of time, so all they have to do is just follow it or let them do whatever they want.
Smart.
Yeah, so it's kind of a new, kind of a fun idea, and you can do different things with it.
And I don't have to get all those pumpkin seeds and pumpkin rinds under my fingernails.
And it's so great, but sometimes if you're last minute pumpkin girl like me, you're like trying to skip it out. So this is a really good alternative.
This is really beautiful, and I'm sure there's so many things that you can use that are in your garage or in storage to do this.
Completely, and you can use vinyl decals. You can even cut up painter's tape. I mean, there are a million different things you can do. Duct tape that comes in all these different colors these days. So have a really fun time and totally inexpensive.
I love it. This looks familiar to me.
Yes, well, this is our whole bobbing for apples, but instead of having it be the game, we were thinking about using it as decor. So what we did was, you can, in fact, if you'd like to do the honors and light the, absolutely.
Thank you very much.
And what we did was we just took an old galvanized bucket that was like, in the garden kind of thing, and we just spray painted it a color. But the thing is that's so great about Halloween is you don't have to use brand new things. You don't have to go to the store and buy these fresh items. It's kind of the ultimate in like being eco-friendly. You use what you've already got, or you get it at the Salvation Army or the Goodwill, and that's what we've done with all this kind of stuff.
And did you paint this also?
We literally just painted it, and the great thing is you can even do that to plastic. So if you're like, oh, it kind of looks a little bit cheesy, just add a little bit of metallic paint or even a little bit of glitter paint, changes the entire thing, and it's super inexpensive, and then of course you can reuse it for whatever you want.
And then once we're kind of done being decorative, the kids can dive in.
Exactly, they can dive in. You just want to make sure that your paint is, dried and everything before they do that. But
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and then
moving on, we've got some old relics here.
Oh, some old relics. Well, the other thing, kind of taking on that point of that you don't have to go out and buy everything, is you could take books that are literally on your bookshelves. And what's fun too is that we just took the jackets off so that they looked a little bit older, and then we wrapped them in spider webs, but you can just leave the real spider webs on if you've got some in the garage. And there's no reason why you just can't kind of use this eclectic stuff that you've got around, and even an old clock that maybe works or doesn't work. But the nice thing is it's just props, and it's so much more exciting than just like buying everything and setting it all out.
I agree. And like you said, people are just kind of perusing by. They're not going to study.
They're not going to, right. They're not going to say, oh, wait, is it ticking? I mean, it's better that it isn't.
And over here, Marley, what do we have here? Who's this guy?
Okay, well, that is a stuffed animal that represents, you've got kids so many times, and let's say if they're trick-or-treating or they're back early or an activity ahead of time, they bring their favorite stuffed animal and they literally wrap it up like a mummy. You can use gauze. We just painted some gauze. Or you can use toilet paper. I mean, there's just a million different things, and they have so much fun. And then if you want to get really creative, if they're a little bit older, you can have some bloody gauze and some, safety pins and things on it. But that just makes it a little bit more Halloween fun.
It's great. I'm going to take this one home with me.
All done. Yeah.
Marley Majcher, the Party Goddess.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Happy Halloween.
Same to you. Well, you've got 3 kids to take care of, so yeah, you need that.
We're ready to go. Yeah. And for more information about Halloween party tips from Marley Majcher, just head to our website, kcal9.com, and click Seen on TV.